think, I mean, foreign policy is enormously complicated. And, I mean, if you take the idea of sort of, buying our friends, Pakistan is a good example, is that the reason we give money to Pakistan is not particularly friendly to us at all times. And, of course, bin Laden was there, is that we fear that Iran will move in if we move out. We oftentimes have to do that in foreign policy. Do you disagree with that strategy?
I don't disagree with the idea of providing foreign policy if we know that the money will actually go to helping the people who live in a country. If there is corruption in the government and we're still providing borrowed money from the U.S., it doesn't make any sense to continue down that road. That's what I mean by having to rethink the way that we provide the foreign aid. Here, you use Pakistan as an example. That's a good example. You know, some people are saying, well, what good did it do us to be providing over these years, these billions to Pakistan? We're doing that, and yet some are quibbling over whether we should provide foreign aid to Israel, to our allies there, where we have faith that the money does go to help the democratic principles in a country, allowing freedom. And that, of course, is one of the reasons we love Israel, is the freedom that they allow their people.
But I guess I go back to Pakistan, is that suppose that, when we give them $7 billion or whatever, we don't know where it goes. And yes, there is corruption in the government. What's the alternative? Just to say simply no and walk away?
We can't be satisfied with just not knowing where our billions of dollars would go.
How do we do that? How do we do that?
That's what Secretary Clinton is for. That is what our diplomats and our bureaucrats are for. They better be doing their job. We want to know where those dollars are going, because we don't have the money to be providing foreign countries, not in this day and age when we're going broke, Greta.
The United States, the interstate